Hello, nobody, and welcome to I Don't Know What I'm Doing with My Life Anymore. I've decided to stoop to the level of YouTube and vlogging to beat the dog. I swear to God, I will beat the dog. Hello, nobody, and welcome to I Don't Know What I'm Doing with My Life Anymore, where I stoop to the level of vlogging on YouTube in order to beat the social anxiety out of me and into submission, and hopefully entertain the 3 people max that will maybe watch this, not including my own mother. On today's list, I have cleaning the room, vacuuming. Did I make a list today? Where did I go wrong in life? Maybe I should be a stripper. Today, my plans were to clean and do schoolwork because I am way behind, and hopefully catch up on some drawing. It is now around 2 o'clock, and I have done none of that. And since I've done absolutely none of that, how about I waste my time doing something else? I don't know who would be watching this, more than likely no one else, so instead let's see if I can learn more about myself. With 100 getting to know you questions, who is your hero? The level of cringe that's going to be in this video is going to be so extreme that I will more than likely rip out my own eyeballs. What am I doing with my life? First question, who is your hero? As cliche as it may sound, I would definitely have to say my mother, because despite the fact that I have been a complete pain in the ass, are you allowed to swear on YouTube? Despite me being a total pain, she has somehow stuck with me and been super supportive. Second question, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Now, I have like 3 places that I'd ideally like to live. Oregon, Washington, or somewhere in England. Question 3, what is your biggest fear? I am a very, very anxious person. Everything scares me, but I would have to say my biggest fear is dying and being completely forgotten. I've always been afraid that I would end up just being another person buried in the ground that no one cared about. So I would definitely have to say my biggest fear would be being forgotten and not making a difference. Number 4, what is your favorite family vacation? My family never really went on vacation. It hasn't really happened much. I'd have to say my favorite one was when we went up north and stayed in a really open camping ground, and it was like really windy, there's nice fire. I did burn myself really badly on that trip, but besides that, it actually went really well and was very memorable, had a lot of fun, and I'm pretty sure I made like 2 friends. Of course, me being the person I am, they never stuck. After I talked to them there, never saw them again. But that's expected for a person like me. Number 5, what would you change about yourself if you could? I wouldn't really change anything, because I feel like if I were to change anything, I wouldn't be myself. But one of the reasons that I'm doing this is because of such awful anxiety, so I would say I wish I didn't have anxiety. I wish that it was at least more manageable than it is right now. Number 6, what really makes you angry? Many things. So many things. Pretty much anything could make me angry. However, one of the main things is chewing out loud or making a mess in my specific area. I am very tidy. Everything has to have its little spot. If I see that Frank is somewhere out of the way, one way or another, I lose it. So I would have to say between chewing with your mouth open and moving my things around or putting your things in my area, can't deal with it. We're going to jump down to number 90 because I don't feel like doing all 100 things in one single video. Or probably ever. Probably not going to happen, actually. But we're jumping down to 90. 90 is, what's the most interesting thing you can see out of your office or kitchen window? Nothing. At all. First off, don't have an office. Second off, kitchen does not have a window. So, the wall. The wall is the most interesting thing that I can see out of the non-existent kitchen window. 91. On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would you say you are? Now, I think I'm funny as hell. I can crack some really good jokes. However, in this video, you probably would not think so, as I'm awkward as hell. And I can't talk to a camera, and it's been like 3 years since I've done this. On average, though, I would say around 8. Around an 8, maybe a 9. 9.5. We'll keep it at an 8. 92. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Hopefully alive. That would suck if I wasn't. In 10 years, ideally, I would like to have a steady job as a copy editor, making millions of dollars, sleeping with it. In 10 years, ideally, I want my job as a copy editor to be secure, and I want to work out, I want to finish college, if at all possible, and to be completely on my own, as well as having my own license and vehicle. That's pretty much my hopes and dreams. At the moment, my bar is set really low for what's happening in the future, so currently, I just want to be able to survive. That's really about it. 93. What was your first job? This depends on if we mean like actual hired job or like first job that I did, like a small job. Technically, my first job was when I was around. And I was My first job was when I was around 6 years old, and I was stamping bags for a small company that was selling arts and crafts. My first actual job was around last year, and it was a legal job as a janitor. And you know what? Maybe I'll make a storytime video about that. That's a thing a YouTuber does. I'll do that! So I'm gonna not talk about that one right now. 94. If you could join a past or current music group, which would you join? I have always loved Imagine Dragons, so I feel like that would be like a dream come true. But I also can't play any instrument or sing for the life of me. So more than likely I would be brought in and shoved right back out. 95. How many languages do you speak? I am fluent in gibberish, stupidity, and sarcasm, still working on English, and am just starting to learn Spanish. 96. What is your favorite family holiday tradition? One of my favorite would probably be, though, opening one gift on Christmas Eve. And it's a nice, fun thing to do before all of your other family gets in and you don't really have time for that small, sweet moment. 97. Who is the most intelligent person you know? Personally? Is this personally? Or, like, in general? Because, like, there's a lot. If it's in general. Like, history? Have you read history? Probably. Simple answer, none. They're all stupid. I'm kidding. Joking. Chill. Don't at me. There is one person I know who I go to a lot for advice, and I will not say their name because I'm pretty sure that could get me in trouble. And I'd rather not have my account banned before I even get this thing started. So, I won't say her name, but that's a person that is very intelligent that I know. Welcome to the show. How are you doing, sir? 98. If you had to describe yourself as an animal, what would it be? I would definitely describe myself as a cat. I don't like being touched very much, unless it's on my own terms. I sleep a lot, and 90% of the time, I'm either eating or laying in bed. 99. What is one thing you will never do again? More than likely, ride on a roller coaster. That was dreadful. It was terrible. Roller coasters are not fun. By any means. You are strapped to a metal container and sent flying, hoping that you survive. Not fun. It's scary. 100. The final question. Who knows you best? Myself. Actually, probably not. My mom. Or my dog. Probably my dog. I'm out of questions, and I'm out of the will to live. Thus, I will be done here for today. I hope that whoever watched this, if anybody, enjoyed the video or at least cringed at me or laughed at my cringiness and awkwardness. I will more than likely be back again. I'm so sorry. This is where we part ways. You run away and I say goodbye, and I hope that you can be more productive than I am today.